Hi everyone, it's time now for Better Money, and Eric Hogarth is a certified financial planner and partner at Johnson Brunetti. He's here because we're talking about relocation in retirement. Thanks for being here, Eric.
Great to be here.
So people consider sometimes, especially living up here, they might want to go places a little warmer, maybe a little cheaper. So we're going to talk about this. Yeah. So number one, you say before you make any of these decisions, you need to ask yourself some questions. Like number one, do I want to live near my family?
Yeah, I mean, we joke about this, or plenty of clients joke about this, is some people it's like absolutely, and some people it's absolutely not. But think about that, right? Because retirement and where you're going to live can't be boiled down to just, it's cheaper to live in this place, because it's cheaper to live about anywhere. But you have to prioritize what's most important to you in retirement and where do you want to be. So factor that in. Is that I've had people that have moved to Florida and they fly back every month to see their grandkids. You're not saving any money.
Okay.
Right? So think about, what about being close to family?
Yes. Okay. And then are housing and taxes affordable?
Just cost of living,
right?
I mean, we talk about that stuff all the time. I mean, I grew up in Connecticut. My wife's from Connecticut. I went to UConn, raising our kids in Connecticut. I love Connecticut. It's about the worst state to retire in, right? So that's a consideration from just a cost of living standpoint. But there's a lot of places that are also very expensive to live. It's not like if you leave Connecticut, it's infinitely cheaper. There's plenty of places more expensive. So factor in how much is it going to cost to keep that house. Right.
And maybe you've already got equity in it, and also like just all the good stuff that you might have that we do provide, like health care and things like
100%.
that. Okay, so that's the next question. Is there good health care in the area? We always do those lists where Connecticut may come out on top for expenses, but also often comes out on top for health, where other states, some of the southern ones, they don't come out so well.
No, we have fantastic health care. Like, I remember talking to a client years ago, and they were building a house on the water in Costa Rica. And I was like, what? Amazing. And then they retired, and they moved down there, and they sold the house in 2 years and came back because it was such an abrupt change. And Costa Rica is a beautiful place. But such an abrupt change from a health care standpoint that it's like, oh, we're coming back here. Someone moves to Florida, and then as they age and they need more care, they come back. So that's another big consideration, is you probably don't want to move when you're 80.
Yeah.
So think about, if you're getting up there, where you want to be as you age.
Okay. And then the last thing, what types of things do I want to do in retirement? That's just something that we're going to consider. Do I want to have fun? And that's something you're going to have. So a free offer is going to help you make those decisions. The retirement relocation checklist, you can get that for free by going to bettermoneytv.com. You'll send it off for free.
For free. It's a great thing to think about. Checklist of, what's important to me, what do I prioritize, and what should I be thinking about before I make a change that maybe you might regret and you don't want to regret. Decide before.
Decide before. Eric, thank you so much. And that's Better Money.